Hi, everybody. Dr. Carla Morton for Fort Worth ISD School Board here with another video, kind of a personal one about something that I deal with and that I know a lot of you guys deal with as well. My older son, who is almost 11 now and weighs over 100 pounds and is getting almost as big as me, he had a stroke when he was born, has a brain injury, and I've known almost since he was an infant that he had ADHD. So we've been dealing with that for a long time. However, within the past year or so, we've been dealing with more behavioral issues. It's not just the hyperactivity and the impulsivity. It's become a little more irritability. He's getting closer and closer to puberty and things like that. So I think that that's contributing to it. But we, within the past few months, have had to do some big changes in his medication. He's taken medication for ADHD for several years, but we've had to change some things just because he was getting more aggressive and difficult to manage. And especially with getting bigger, something had to change. And so, because of my level of privilege and understanding things the way that I do, I was able to get him into a really good psychiatrist. Shout out to Dr. Brian Dixon. He's awesome. And but it's not a simple or cheap process to do this, to get the meds and all, to have the doctor's appointments, but also the medication. Even with insurance, it's it's pretty expensive. So, but he's on a good medication system right now that is usually manages things. However, things happen. It's not always perfect, and we've gone through one of those periods recently. Last night he came home and was really grumpy, couldn't tell us why, and he was starting to lock himself in his playroom, which is one of the last rooms in our house that has a door that's difficult to unlock from the outside. So, because I wasn't able to manage him, I ended up having to take the doorknob and the lock off. And I was hoping that we'd reset and things would be better today, but it wasn't. So, to give you an idea of what it's like to have a kid with severe behavioral issues, um, we've put locks on all of our doors so that we can keep other people safe. Mainly his younger brother and our dogs, who he's not really gonna hurt really, but still, it's one of our dogs, Toby, in particular, is very sensitive. So we like him to have somewhere to go where he can be away. But I ended up spending about 20 minutes this morning trying to get him to take his medication. So once he takes his medication, he has long acting, but also some faster acting, just so we can get him going in the morning. But even that takes about half hour or 45 minutes to really kick in. So I have to be sure to get him up and get it in him so that we can get him to school, and so that by the time he gets to school, he's ready to go. So that delayed that process. Um, and there were, it's, I'm not going to force it down his throat, especially at his size. And, I'm a psychologist. I should know all those behavioral tricks. But even then, it's really, really difficult. But so my younger son Ben is locked in my bedroom along with the all of our pets, and I was finally able to get Colin to get his meds, but in the process there was a lot of throwing things down the stairs, um, physically attacking me. Nothing terribly bad, but that's just a morning. And for people who, every kid acts out, every kid has their moments, and that's not what this is. And a lot of people get, who haven't had to deal with this, get really, some people um, blame parents, and they get really kind of like, oh, I could handle that. They just need to be whatever magical thing that somehow we parents with behavior disorder kids haven't thought of. But no, we've thought of it. We've thought of everything. And even those of us who have kind of expertise in this area still struggle with it. So I guess I first just wanted to kind of say to those people, like, no, this is real. And it's not just because we're bad parents. And two, for parents who are like me and have those hard days, hang in there. We're doing the best that we can. And, it's, we do what we can to help our kids succeed as well as possible. So, but got the meds in. He was calmer when he went to school, so fingers crossed this afternoon will be better. All right. Hope you all have a good day. Bye.